In this video, I'll guide you through how to create a website on Namecheap using cPanel and the WordPress installer. Even if you're brand new to building websites, don't worry, we'll go slowly, and by the end, you'll understand exactly what you're clicking and why. First, let's quickly set the stage. When you buy hosting from Namecheap, they give you access to something called cPanel. cPanel is basically your website's control room. From there, you can manage files, create email accounts, and most importantly for us, install website software like WordPress. WordPress is a very popular tool that lets you create pages, add blog posts, and design your site without needing to write code. To begin, sign into your Namecheap account in your web browser. After logging in, look for the section where your hosting services are listed. You should see your hosting plan there, along with an option or button that says something like Go to cPanel or Manage with a link to cPanel. Click that to open the cPanel dashboard in a new tab. Once cPanel loads, you'll see a lot of icons and sections. It can look overwhelming at first, but you don't need to touch most of it. What we're interested in is the area that gives us access to application installers. On Namecheap hosting, that's handled by a tool called Softaculous. Softaculous is an auto installer that takes care of setting up WordPress for you so you don't have to deal with databases or configuration files manually. Now, scroll down the cPanel page until you find the Softaculous section. It's usually labeled Softaculous Apps Installer or something very similar. You might see a collection of icons for different applications like WordPress, Joomla, or other content management systems. If you see a WordPress icon right away, that's perfect. You can click it directly. If not, click the main Softaculous link to open the installer interface and then select WordPress from there. When you open WordPress in Softaculous, you'll be taken to a page that usually has an overview, some screenshots, and an install button. Click the install button to start the setup. Softaculous will then ask you for a few details, such as which domain you want to install WordPress on, whether you want it in the main directory or in a subfolder, and some basic site information like the site name and description. Take a moment to read each field carefully. For a typical website, you'll usually choose your main domain and leave the directory field empty, so WordPress installs at the root of your site. You can use a temporary site name and description now because you'll be able to change them later from inside WordPress. When you're done reviewing the options, scroll to the bottom of the page and start the installation. Softaculous will run through the process automatically. This can take a few moments, but you don't need to do anything while it works. Once it finishes, you'll see a confirmation message with links to your new website and to the WordPress admin area where you'll log in to manage your site. At this point, WordPress is installed on your Namecheap hosting through cPanel using Softaculous. From here, you can sign into your WordPress dashboard, choose a theme, customize your design, and start adding content.